Salty Graphs 102. Today, viewers, we're going to look at box whisker plots, which we can see to my left. Now, sometimes these are referred to as a box plot. The box whisker is generally talking about this whisker here, and obviously the box around about the middle. So, in this particular set of data, we looked at 18 students, and I think the test was around fractions and decimals, which in our school, like many schools, is a real problem area for us. In this class, we had a median score of 30, which we can see just here along the line. Now, you may have heard of median in terms of a median strip, which you would find on the middle of a road. So the terminology means the same. Median, the middle, 50% of our scores. We have a minimum score down here of 5, all right, the lowest score in this particular case, and we have a maximum up at the top of 100. Oh, there we go. Up here as a dot, because it's really what we class as an outlier, out of the ordinary set of data. Also next to the 90. So these students well outperformed the other students in that group of 18. Now we also have what's called first quartile. If we look at the number here, right at the edge of the box, across the width here, the lower bottom, referred to generally as the bottom 25%. The bottom 25% is the first quartile. So 25% of our students got 15 or less for that test in terms of a percentage. Now our third quartile up here, we can see quite clearly is between 35 and 40, but our data set over here on the left is telling me 38.75. So the top 25% of our students are around that score or above in this area up here. So it's referred to sometimes as a 5-number summary because we've got 5 numbers. We've got an interquartile range here, which is a bit of a bonus, or IQR, it's often just written to, because sometimes we don't like lots of words, but symbols, IQR, interquartile, between the 2 quarters, third and first. So you can see if I subtract those 2 numbers, 38.75, take 15, I get this value here. 23.75, we call it the difference between the quartiles. Okay. Now, these other numbers, probably not going to show up on this graph, but the mean, the average, the mode, the most popular, like you in your class maybe, and some of these other values, the range of values, very useful looking at the spread of data. But this one here is pretty important in terms of moving ahead and analysing your data. And often our NAPLAN data comes out in this form, but teachers like this data because it's concise, it tells a story. Here it's telling us that there's a lot of issues still with fractions and decimals. Thank you again.